Hey, you guys. I hope you are doing well wherever you are or whatever day you are watching this on. I wanted to give you a quick update in case you haven't already heard the news. Beginning on October 15th, we will be moving to 3 Sunday morning gatherings. That's right, 3 Sunday morning gatherings. Our new gathering times beginning on October 15th will be 8 o'clock, 9:30, and 11. All 3 gatherings will be exactly the same, and table kids will be offered at all 3. So all you need to do is figure out which one of those works best for your family and show up at that time. Now, I wanted to explain to you a few reasons why we made this decision. There were a lot of reasons, to be honest, but let me give you sort of the top 3. The first reason why we made this decision is we want to keep the small church feel of TCC. I know a lot of you came to our church because you like how it feels like a family and you're seen and known and you're connected. And to be honest, that's what I love about our church too. And that becomes increasingly difficult the larger a church becomes. And so from the beginning, we've said we want to grow larger by getting smaller. So we often will multiply communities. We will often plant churches. We've done that and we'll continue to do that. And it means we will add Sunday morning gathering times. The second reason why we made this decision is we want to practice biblical hospitality. We want to welcome those who we don't yet know, particularly visitors. And if you've ever been in the lobby on a Sunday morning between gatherings, especially if the preacher goes long, you know that it is so chaotic in that lobby. And though that's exciting, there's kind of an energy in the room, it can be really overwhelming, especially for introverts and especially for first-time visitors. So we want to add the 3rd gathering so that we have space in our lobby and visitors can be seen and welcomed into our family. And the third reason why we made this change, and really the crux of the matter for us, is we are just completely out of space in table kids. The reality is we could continue to kind of cram adults in the main gathering space, but we are out of classrooms for table kids. And we're at a point, to be honest, where we are about to have to turn kids away because we're at capacity. And I can't think of a more, un-Christ-like thing to do, the guy who said, "Let the children come to me," than to turn children away at the door. And so adding a 3rd gathering is really our only option to care for all the families in our church. Now, a few things to note about this announcement. Number one, we need a lot of volunteers to pull this off. I know a lot of you already serve on Sunday morning, and for that I am super grateful. But the reality is, in order to add a 3rd gathering, we need dozens of volunteers, like new volunteers. Just in Table Kids alone, we need 12 new volunteers every week to open up all the classrooms. And that doesn't count like donuts and coffee and those who serve on the worship team or in the sound booth. We need lots of people to serve. So I'll say it this way. If you don't already serve on Sunday morning at TCC, and this is your home church, please start serving. On September 10th, we will be hosting sort of a ministry fair where we'll be highlighting the different areas that need help. I would encourage you to be there on the 10th and to sign up to serve. Our ask is that everyone in our church family serves at least one Sunday a month. We don't exist as a church so that you can come and just consume. You know this, I talk about it all the time. We exist as a family, and that means that as a family, we care for one another and we serve one another. So if you're not already serving on Sunday morning, please do. The second thing I want you to note is that I know that with an announcement like this, it is met with mixed emotions and reactions. For a lot of you, this news of a 3rd gathering isn't necessarily exciting. You might bristle at it, and to be candid with you, I have had my own emotional journey as we have processed this decision. If that's you and you need to talk, reach out to me. I just want you to know that I see you and I hear you. If you have my number, call me or shoot me a text. If you don't have my number, shoot me an email. I would love to connect. And then the last thing I want you to note is this. I am so grateful for you guys. I can't believe I get to do this for my job. I get to wake up every day and do this with all of you. And I'm so grateful. You guys, God is doing something really special in our church, and we are just trying to steward it well in this season. And I am grateful that I get to steward it with you. Outside of being a husband and a father, being one of your pastors is my greatest joy in life. And I can't wait to see what God does in and through you in the weeks, months, and years ahead. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Blessings. I love you guys.